is your girl MELO, and this is Dream State. I just mashed up my whole clicker. Ciao. And I'm back. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna need to do some actions and stuff for it, so hopefully you guys can see me. You should be able to. Quick disclaimer before we even get into this dream, okay? That is this. This is a spiritual warfare dream that I'm about to share with you. I usually don't share these because they're usually very personal. However, it's clear that this one is okay to share. That's all I can say. So let's get directly into it. Don't get too thrown off or confused or freaked out, because again, it's within my dream state. Remember, I'm able to do things and understand things. So when I'm explaining it, you might be like, what is wrong? Girl, you're not freaked out? Of course I was freaked out. But I know who I'm under and I know who's more powerful. So I don't stress, okay? So let's get into it, shall we? Okay. So in this dream state, or as I could like to say, in this dream, I am out with some colleagues. I don't know these people right now in my current life, but I feel like I am about to, or I know these people at the time in the dream. Business partners and friendships all intertwined. We grind out and we motivate each other, and that's the feel of the group that I'm with, which is so I'm looking forward to, so that's nice. Anyway, we're walking down the street, and there's buildings on each side of us. Think of it as downtown Toronto, right? So we're walking, and then all of a sudden I look to my right, and there's this glass building. It's all glass building. It's a glass house, right? I should look up what the meaning of a glass house is. I haven't looked it up. Maybe look it up and let me know. Anyways, it's an all glass. It looks like an all glass house, all glass building. Where the bricks are, it's glass. And trigger warning. Thank you. Trigger warning. This may be hard to listen to for a parent. If you have children, it's going to be very hard to listen to. If you have a little girl, it's going to be hard to listen to. I feel like bawling already. Woo. I'm just preparing you guys for what I'm about to share. Okay. And if you ever have been assaulted sexually, this is going to be a trigger warning. Trigger. Okay, so trigger warning. This is going to be a trigger warning. Okay, please prepare yourself. I do not want to put you in a mental space that you don't need to be in anymore. Okay. Yeah. So I look at. Sorry, I get emotional because I can go back to where I was in the dream. So I'm looking through this glass window, and as I'm looking through the glass window, there's a tribe behind it. Now I say tribe because they are in tribal wear. They look like it's an African tribe. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked it up because I'm a little nervous to find out if it's a legit tribe. I'm nervous with how accurate my stuff can be sometimes. There's this tribe, and they're all climbing over each other, and they're all over each other, and it just looks like a swamp of people just climbing over each other and stuff, right? So they're swarming, these group of men and women. They're all swarming over each other. They look like snakes. They're the way that they're all contorted and rubbing all over, it's just weird as hell. Okay, it's just what the frig is going on here? I want to curse, but I'm working on it. Okay, so I'm I'm not even worried about my people. I'm thinking that they might be looking at it crazy like me too, that I'm with. So I'm just looking at it and I'm hell is this? So I'm like, nah, I'm about to walk away. And then the front of them kind of open up, and I realized, trigger warning, that there's one little girl in there. Don't cry, Mom. Yeah, there's one little girl in there. Sorry, I'm very protective of children. There's one little girl in there. And I realize that they're raping this little girl. Yeah. And it's like, this is a tribe of men, guys, and women. Like, this is not. And she's so small. Okay, she is so small. This is why I'm sharing this dream, because it really hit me. She is so small. Okay. Her body can tap into her. I can feel that. I can tell that. And she sees me, and she is screaming, and I just freak out. Like, I'm grabbing whatever I can. I'm trying to smash through this window. I'm trying to get to her. When I realize I can't get to her that way, I start begging God, like, yo, just let us switch. I will take it. I will take it on my body. She can't take that. Let's switch. I will sacrifice, but let's switch. I will take it. And he's like, no. I am sorry, Mello, but no, baby. You can't go in there. And I'm like, please. God, sorry, y'all. It was so hard for me in the dream. Like, I wanted to save this little girl so bad. Whoa. Okay. And I'm gonna get past this quick, guys, because she's quick. This little girl's quick. And I'm just like locked in on like trying to save this little girl, and I'm being told no, and it's pissing me off. Like, what do you mean no? Like, God, what do you mean no? Like, I'm like snapping. I'm like losing it, right? But I realize it doesn't matter what I try to do if he said no. What human strength do I have to get through this glass? What, you know? Anyway, it takes a very quick turn. After I get told like I can't help her and I'm like breaking down and freaking out, I realize now that I'm alone. Those people that I was with, they're not here. They're not here while I'm trying to like freak out and get to this girl. They're not here, okay? And this is where like spiritual warfare starts to come in for me, okay? I have these a lot. So, I'll get into that in a second when I start to have these dreams, because it lets me know something. Anyway, stay focused. I realize I'm alone. And then after realizing that I'm alone, I look to my right. Wow, Mel. I look to my left. Okay, sorry. I had to laugh at myself real quick. Okay, yeah, so I look to my left. And all of a sudden, one of the tribal men, he's a big guy. He's like jacked. Like, the man could just throw me over his shoulder and climb a tree. Like, he's jacked. The man is he's eating his yam and everything, you could tell, okay? Anyway, he is somehow now, one of them, standing outside of this glass. Sorry, y'all. Again, neighbors. So, he is the only one standing outside of this glass, and he looks dead at me, and his look is like focused, like, right? And I know, and I can feel deep in my spirit. Right away, yeah, run. This is not this is not up for discussion. This isn't my pride, my ego. I'm not backing down. Run, okay? Don't be an idiot. Run, okay? So he makes this like eye contact with me, and I know right away. Come on now. Okay, I know right away like, right? Okay, so that's what I do. I book it. Right? Start booking it. Sure enough, this guy is booking it behind me. Now, please, people, understand, okay? I am a long distance runner. I am not a fast runner. I'm not a sprinter, okay? 2, I told you, man, this is a tribal man. The man looks like he can throw me over his shoulder and run. So you know the man's strides are, like, the man's strides are disrespectful. So you know I'm dying, right? I'm dying, okay? Anyway, I am booking it as hard as I can, and I can hear this man behind me. And I'm like, this man don't even sound human. This shit sound like, we're gonna get into that. But I'm like, all right, you're clearly from the dark side. You ain't from the light. Now, as I'm running, all of a sudden now, pitch black everywhere. So I don't even know where I'm running. I can't even see. It's almost like I'm trying to put blinders up, right? I have faith. Are you dumb? Still running. I can't see, but I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. We're running this race, okay? I'm getting the hell away from this guy. So I'm booking it. And now as I'm running, right, I start thinking like, oh my God, I left this little girl behind. Like, and then I get reminded, you were told no. Like, yes, it kills you. Yes, the kind of heart that you have. Yes, you're probably not gonna sleep tonight. Yes, you know, you have to leave her, okay? So I'm like crying and you just freaking out, like just can't get my emotions together about this little girl, but I gotta run. If I don't even get myself safe, how am I gonna help her? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like booking it. As I'm running, a second one from the tribe in the same traditional clothing comes running from the right. So this man's coming behind me, I'm running, and then now this one's coming like from the side towards me at the same time, right? So I see this man and I'm like, oh. Like, I'm not gonna, damn man, how am I gonna get past this man, okay? So I'm trying. And he gets like right to in front of me and I just hear left, right. So I'm like, okay, you guys know me. I listen, okay? So I just hear left, right. So I'm like, all right, juke. Like, that's all I'm being told to do. So what else am I gonna do, right? Juke. First of all, guys, let's be clear. This is a dream. Yes, your girl played football and had some fun in uni and stuff like that. But this man would have I would have juked and the man would have said, huh, and I would have went to the ground. Like, come, I'm trying to make you guys understand the build of these 2 friggin' tribal men running after me, okay? So somehow I juke, and the big man kind of slides a little bit and I'm able to just, go in between it. Right? Just bear with me, guys, bear with me. I have to actually want to tell things. So I'm running. So now they're both behind me. And I'm like, holy, I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna get devoured. I'm about to be right beside the little girl. Like, there's nothing I can do. Like, I'm about to be fucked. Like, I'm not getting out of this. All of a sudden, I'm getting tired. I'm about to give up. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm exhausted. And just as I have that feel, I see a speck. Like, when I say a little speck of light ahead. And it gives me like extra charge up. Like, I'm charged up. Like, I don't know where this extra little bit of energy came from. I guess that's what sprinters talk about, but I was just powered. I don't know where it came from. Just powered up. Strike. Knees were all high and everything. Like, I don't even even sprint. Anyway, I see this light and I'm like running to it. I am zoned, but I can hear these guys like, now they're like thrashing and gnawing. So I'm kind of like looking back a little bit while I'm running. Neither of them is human now. See, now they're trying to show me real form, right? Now they want to show me that they're demons, which told you guys, my spirit already told me, run. I already caught that, right? This wasn't one where we were gonna I was gonna spar with you because, well, how I was raised and how my mom raised me to be a warrior of the light, we don't play that. Don't you ever step foot in my house. This is a house of God. Don't you ever come in my space. I will run that. Understand, my spirit gets real hot real quick for the opposite. I don't play. That's how I was raised to do it. Run that out your house. Box that and wake up out your sleep. Held down for what? Sorry. Just so you guys understand how I get when that dark tries to come. Anyway, so I'm like, where am I now? Okay, yeah. So I see this light. I see now what's really behind me. These are demons I'm dealing with. All right, whatever. Ain't nothing new since I was a baby. So I get right in front of this light, right? And I realize that I don't even know how the light works. Like, I don't know if I fly through it head first, if I just drop in it. Like, I can't tell, but I know I'm just gonna go in it. I don't know. I trust God. I'm just gonna go in it, right? I can, how can I explain this? In the dream, they show me behind me. At the same time, I'm looking forward at this moment. And the grotesque, I don't even know how to explain it, looking, long nails, disgusting, stink. Okay? Hand is like, if it's like my shirt, the hand is like literally like this far away from my shirt, and they're about to like grip me. Like, that's the feel, like, that's how it feels, right? And it's like they want to drag me back. Right when I feel like the nail's about to scratch my skin and get to me, I drop through the white hole. Told you I didn't know how the hole worked, right? Yeah, I just dropped in it. After dropping through the white hole, I was right back to standing in front of the building that's now brick with my friends, colleagues, business partners, whichever be. Remember I told you I don't know who these people are yet. And I'm like still discombobulated, like I'm like hyperventilating, like I'm like, y'all didn't see that? You guys didn't have to run? And everybody's like, yo, what's wrong with this girl? Like, this girl's crazy. You good? And I'm like, oh, so it's one of the things that only Mel, it happens to only Mel again. Okay. So I'm like, yeah, never mind. Let's just walk. So we leave it alone. And I just keep walking. And it's like a normal day. And I look back. And there's none of those tribal men, humans. I'm back to regular light all around me. It's a bright summery day outside. And I'm unfazed, untouched, and just going on with these people that I'm about to build with. I am aware what the dream meant for me, but I was shown to share it because these kinds of dreams are happening to somebody else right now, and they're trying to understand them. What you are dealing with is spiritual warfare in your dream state. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's scary, sometimes it's hard. The same way when you are not in a dream state and you would call on God and you would call on the name of Jesus, is the same way you do it in there. I've had full blown, like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I'm not even at this thing's like kneecap in height. And I don't fear it. For what? Because I know that this thing's gonna tremble at the name that I'm gonna call on. Box up! Box up! Box up! Okay, sorry, I'm done. But you know what I mean? Yeah. So yes. I didn't get any feels for it. I'm still not getting any right now. So essentially all I was supposed to do was share that dream state, and someone, I just said I didn't hear somebody You're under attack. You're under spiritual attack right now. The things that you're seeing, the things that you are dreaming about, it's a spiritual attack, okay? You are about to, how could I explain that? You are about to do a next stage of your life, and this is like a way to stop. Okay, all right. When the devil says that you're about to be like, you're no longer under his spell, or that you're no longer clouded by his lies or by his confusion, or that you are you're unfazed by him. I told you guys, not only will he use those closest to your heart to take you out, he will also attack you spiritually in various other ways. And not everybody's aware of it. Like, I never knew what all this stuff used to mean before. I used to just think I was having a bad dream, right? Or I would just think like, okay, whatever, I'm just seeing more stuff. I've been seeing stuff since I was a kid. Like, you know, like, it's just like, whatever. Know what name to call on, know that you're protected, and know that you're protected as long as you're on the right side. If you are dibbling and dabbling, or you are like wavering in between, be careful, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. We're at 22 minutes. I don't want to go over. I'm trying to keep my videos short now. It's too much work for me to edit. Like, bruh, it's too much. Anyway, guys, again, this was Dream State. This was your girl MELO. I don't know what it means for somebody, but whoever needed to hear it, you got it. And for those who think I'm crazy from it, what else is new? Sending you love and light. And yeah, I'm out. See you guys later. Really quick, 'cause I just got it after I ended the video. I guess we're not gonna do 20 minutes. I guess it'll be a quick part 2 of this. What I can actually share. Yeah. What I can actually share is, I'll just do it. So, growing up, various family members, 3 in particular, had a dream that I was raped. And when I was young, my brother, as you guys know, was very protective over me. My mom was very protective over me. There were certain things put in place for how I traveled, where I could go. It's usually why I usually have people, my parents were open to me bringing people to the house because it was better for me to stay inside based off this dream. It was reoccurring. It has been since I was high school and higher, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, even younger than that, like middle school times. Anyway, the whole point is that the dream is that I get raped, and it's reoccurring. It's repetitive, which makes it nerve-wracking, and it's also one of my biggest fears in this world. I'm sure it's a fear for any woman. It's just like, do you really get told your whole life that like we keep having the same dream? Be careful, be careful. Like it's friggin', it makes your anxiety on like level 1,000. Okay. But I feel like that's what made me freak out so much and become so distraught about this little girl. Cause it's like way too close to home. Okay, come on now. It is like, I am like shaking right now. It is like one of the most terrifying things for me. Woo. Also, something that I'm being told that I should share in regards to the dream is, I don't do well with groups of men around. Like, if I stay in a situation where there's a group of men, that's because there's one of them there that I at least trust, yeah, that's not gonna let nothing happen to me. Okay? Hence my bro has always been with me. That man will for me, okay? I kind of faced my fear. Ooh, okay, thank you. I faced 2 of my biggest fears in that spiritual warfare dream. Whatever it was, or whoever this was, or whoever sent this, or whoever, went after my biggest fears. Holy crap. And I made it out. Oh, sorry guys. That was bad emotional for me just now. It's been my whole life. It's been a fear my whole. Okay, that felt great. Thanks. All right, well, I guess in the spiritual warfare dreams, are you facing your biggest fears? You can overcome them. All right, I'm out. Bye.